It's like literally as soon as you hit, say, between 2010 and 2012, it gets real hard to, you know, who are you gonna really talk to, who really know about the music and who really represent the culture. You're gonna talk to Kendrick and you're gonna talk to J. Cole, and then you're gonna leave because everybody else you spoke to already. So you know,
they're working with what you did speak to.
Yeah, I mean, you talk to them about what they're doing now, I suppose, but in terms of new artists who have been influenced by the older artists, you don't really have much. You know, as opposed to these new guys and girls who are coming up today, they don't seem to reference what influenced them. So I don't really know. But anyway, all right, let's keep moving. What you got next from?
Well, we were talking about Rel, so gonna give him real love.
All right, get it. You're listening to Vibe Select Radio.
Tastes just like you, and if ever I was able, there's no limit to what I would do. So graceful when you walk, curvaceous in all the right places. I promise if we talk, you're gonna know that I'm the one you've been waiting for. So baby, come get this real love. You'll see I know just what you need. Now what is this I done run into? A strawberry wrapped up in chocolate. And from the way her body moves, I could tell that we'd have the bombest sex. But you gotta understand, girl, that it's all up to you. 'Cause I'm a perfect gentleman, yeah. When it comes to the way I do, you're gonna love the way I do. Baby, think it through and come on, yeah. This real love, this is real. You'll see, baby, you see. I know, said I know, I know that's what you need. Babe, let's not complicate. Baby, don't keep me waiting. Gotta let me know what's up, girl. Tryna get up in your world for your love and affection. Take a step in my direction. I want your love. Said I want your love. La da da da, la da da da. So baby, come get this real love.
What that is, I comes to get biz, to bust the jam. I might not be the man, but yo, I still proceed to slam my cram. To understand why these rappers try to face me, there must be grace, messing with the books and Trace. Pick up to Jersey and my people's out in Ella. Swella, hella, can never catch a sweller. Cause you can tell I get spizz like Mark. No matter what the weather, son, you never wanna spark me. I'm kicking rhymes and getting minds on the regular. See me in the black Benz just blowing up the cellular. We high-ish, the sky is it. You know the suicide, yo, it's flyish. So grit, you keep them buried cause you're never coming near it. So fear it when you hear it, cheer it, but don't compare it. I still be schooling, fooling them when I'm speaking. Kids be peeping, they love the way that we be freaking. My suicide will cause disaster. So when I ask you better answer who's the microphone master. The microphone master, super rhyme maker. The microphone master, super rhyme maker. Riggedy bringing a new style to me. The rap singer with the fat flow, so lo and behold, I higgity hold this right east for ranch. It's all about expansion. Stocks of skunk crops and my pops get a mansion. By the age of 16, had dreams of big screens, mad rubbers to keep my neck clean, chrome tools and rims. And I only go downtown to buy jewels and tech. Jabot guess old gold and six. I check the mic 2-1 and chew gum to ease the breath. My style is wild like the cats in Villanova. The heat on the street and keep my 40s spilling over. So the skunk it keep me when I'm focused. And I don't sleep, just take naps with one eye open. Yeah, I believe it be the in me, it's feeding me the inspiration. So riggedy rock the nation, from white folk to Haitian, but equal Jamaican. Burn the seas like degrees of Mason. Because you're fake, I'm on point, exclamation with the cape. The flavor misbehaving from the super duper rhyme maker. The microphone man, super rhyme maker. The microphone man, it's the super rhyme maker. I'm the microphone, I'm going to rock it. The microphone man, yeah, super rhyme maker. The microphone man, yeah, super rhyme maker. I got to give a shiggity shout to my mans, my fans at the shows, friends, foes, stiggity stunts and drats. I'm freaking it rather fat. Oh, my crew was shake, rattle, and roll. Thicker than your blunt, cause yo, I be's a Brooklyn trooper. And I got more spunk than that punk from Punky Brewster. Bust the lingo, Ringo, stiggity star, bingo. I run shit like Kunta, break bones like Mandingo. I'm starstruck like Starbuck, the bad bro with magic. I'm all that, small cat like Tonka or Hasbro. I have no stiggity fear, yeah. It's me and mine, masters of the microphone, makers of the sound clever. I'm down for whatever like nothing nice. Big up to DJ Dice, wrecking shot when he cut and slice. These 20 MCs, please, I never heard of some. We need to murder some like Colin Ferguson. But now you heard us from the under, so feel the thunder. You best to come clean like J. Rue or Felix Unger. I'm bugging like Whistle, see I sedition, dismiss you. My style's official and that's the issue. I show the flow, I go until it's time to leave. Believe, I'm packing more rhymes up my sleeve. The microphone man, yeah, super rhyme maker. The microphone man, come on, super rhyme maker. I'm the microphone, I'm going to rock it. The microphone man, come on, super rhyme maker. The microphone man, yeah, super rhyme maker. I'm the microphone, I'm going to rock it. The microphone man, yeah, super rhyme maker. I'm the microphone, I'm going to rock it. The microphone man, come on, super rhyme maker. The microphone man, super rhyme maker. I looked up and down, said, I'll take it.
Smooth rubber, the undercover lover making moves on your mother. If I have to, it's only natural that I rap to any girl walking through my hood. If she's looking good, and if she's something fine, I'll be humping high. Let's get it on, ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Now that's what my man said. Sometimes I lay in my bed and I dream of being hand-fed. I made the jam with my man about the homies, but now I must remember all about my tenderonies. You're only for your only, baby, I know how you feeling. You in the mood for some sexual healing. Walking to the club, I spot you as the music's blaring, staring, but not caring about what you're wearing. You're full grown with the mind of your own. I make you moan as my bones turn brick like stone. Whether you're single, we can mingle as you jingle. Swing low with the black man dingo. I'll be the dough money maker, I'm shaker. To the bedroom, I say, I'll take that.
If you don't wanna, don't waste that time. Said if you don't wanna, don't waste that time. Said if you don't wanna, don't waste that time. Said if you don't wanna, don't waste that time. I'll take her.
Yeah, well it's Miguel, silly me. I puff the Philly G. I make your body move, get smooth like Billy Dean. Get you open, make your back for the third leg twice. Cause I make it funky like my name was Greg Nice. Hit you off, then I'm go something proper like. Two things I never do, fall in love or drop a mic. I'm Big L. Now you know my style, I'm glad you came. I give your man a pound, then I ask you what's your name. Sign an autograph. Then I step with my staff to the hotel. Hope everything goes swell, that's what what you say as I sway on my way to my room. Crazy deep, don't sleep, I keep the boom boom. Jocking, clocking, knocking out the box when I perform. That's why the girl is they swarm to see Big L. Later on that night at the arena, I seen her trying to get backstage between the niggas I was with and the security she didn't. Looking from a distance, I see her booty's hitting. Stagger to the barricade and bagger as I grab her. Thinking to myself, hey yo, I got to have her.
If you don't wanna, don't waste that time. If you don't wanna, don't waste that time. I'll take her to the if you don't wanna, don't waste that time. Said if you don't wanna, don't waste that time. I'll take her to if you don't wanna, don't waste that time. If you to me, if you don't wanna, don't waste that time.
So, yeah. I'll scratch. I'll take her. Before that, Microphone Master by Das Effects.
Yeah. That track supposedly featured Brian McKnight, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he was in there doing his thing.
So, what I noticed about that I thought was kind of interesting, I guess I hadn't really paid attention before, is that's the same loop that they used for that Mary J. Blige tune.
Yeah.
Happy. Do you remember which one came out first?
No, I don't actually, but I can tell you. Today with technology, I can quickly tell you. Mary J. Blige.
It just kind of reminds me of that conversation that we were having. Well, it's kind of a running conversation, really, about this Chris Rock comment about modern R&B, basically just people singing over rap beats.
Yeah.
You know, which basically sounded kind of like a slam, but it's mostly true.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing.
You can't hate for that.
Sorry?
I said you can't hate her for that. Hate him for that, rather. Sorry.
Well, the other thing too that I always forget when I hear him say that is that he actually really loves R&B. So he's not hating on it. He's just like, hey, that's what it is. But he actually really likes that stuff. So, you know, it's one of those things where you make fun of something but you really love it.
Mm. Well, to answer your question, Be Happy was released in 94. I'll Take Her was released in 94. So we're still none the wiser. But yeah, no, I think obviously the beat producers back then, they were able to obviously allow multiple people to use them. Probably obviously came out the same camp. I'm not even sure if they were on the same label, etc. It was pretty commonly done back then.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's one of those things that was a bit more accepted at that time, especially, you know, if you've got like a rap tune versus someone singing. But like in the old days of hip hop, if you use the same beat, people would come after you. It's like, hey man, don't bite my beat. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, Mary was singing and he's rapping and he's got obviously some backup there that's singing. It's kind of different.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying is it kind of evolved a bit.
Yeah.
You know? And, you know, the fact that it's taken me that long to realize that they were using the same loop, you know, it's not like they just directly lifted the track.
Listen, so, I hear it all the time in my day-to-day life of hearing people, especially a lot of the new music, and the audience have no clue whatsoever. They think that these new artists are just composing this stuff. And it's just like, wow. I was watching Spartacus from 1966?
It was 60s. Wow.
Yeah, Spartacus was in the 60s. Either 62 or 66. Okay. And throughout the whole movie, which is over 3 hours long, by the way.
Not short.
They have this theme song in there that I instantly instantly rather picked up and realized it was used by, is it Najubes, the Japanese producer?
I've never heard anyone pronounce it, so your guess is fine.
It's either Najubes or it's Nujabes. But anyway, it was one of his tracks that I have in one of my beat playlists. And I straight away heard it and I was like, wow, that's where he got it from. Obviously, there was no credits to it or anything on his track. And he passed away in the early 2000s. So yeah, there was basically no way to go back and like dig deeper into it. But yeah, it just goes to show where people get inspiration. I mean, he basically used more of a flute, whereas in the movie Spartacus, it was more like a trumpet or something. But yeah, I mean, once again, it wasn't just a direct rip where he just pulled it and slowed it down or speeded it up. He actually did rework it by obviously doing it with a different instrument, but it was definitely inspired by that. So yeah, you can find inspiration anywhere, basically.
So, you want to tell me about this track we're talking over right now, African Rhythms by J Dilla?
You know me, I'm a big Dilla fan. If I hear something that I haven't heard before, I always lock onto it. And just to show the masses, basically. I don't even know which album, but he was prolific in terms of his beat albums anyway. So, no, it's just one of many favorites of mine. You know, I can listen to his stuff all day. There's a lot of really good DJs out there who do tribute mixes, etc. Of Dilla's work. And yeah, you know, that you can have in the background of your life. So, yeah, no, it's just one of my many favorites that Dilla's put out. So,
all right, cool. Well, I'll drop that and then, you know, we'll get into some more music.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
So, once again, thanks again for tuning in to Vibe Select Barcelona, featuring myself, T-Bird.
And me, RD. Back on the airwaves.
These are Barcelona sounds. This is Radio Friendly Barcelona.
present the fabulous Love Joint Remix. Here we have two MCs, both of which in physical form, and a producer in producerial essence. And we are coming through first with Fontaine. Yo, I love waking up with a supreme purpose. After a night of playing Dream Merchant, righteous way, this is a matter of extreme urgence. I love rap cause it seems earnest. Love this joint cause we reworked it. Love cell phones with free service, so I can call a bar to E-House. And UNC downloading all my freestyles on desktop, hard drive, MP3 files, screaming at the top of her lungs. She loving me now.
Yo, Johnny sang the best love ballads. A song for you and yours, making Mike fist pumps valid. Late nights is a habit. Drinking Paul May, making addict. Jake Steve Flicks gotta have it. I love Macho Man Randy Savage, screaming Elizabeth, come and take a ride on my Slim Jim. I love derby hats and butter Tims.
Just like I love Pac and Above the Rim, cause this ain't a fable like the Brothers Grimm. Love my niggas Milk Rank, Kurt dubbing them, reppin' and see, we keep it bubbling, punishing.
Hate the players, I love ill doers and naysayers. Freak broads, I holler
Hey
later.
yo, we ain't trying to be willies or thugs in it. We just wanna spread love in it. We spread love, y'all, all across the globe. We spread love all across the globe. Check it out. And from the north to the south, to the east, to the west. Yes. Steady keeping it live with no stress. Spread love, y'all, all across the globe. We spread love all across the globe. And now what we wanna do is get down with you. Whether you drug free or smoke the quarter pound or two. At the bar, ordering another round or two. We know you like the way it sound to you, the way it sound to who?
It's Big Pooh from the Leather State. I love Phillies and cheesesteaks. I love records when the beat breaks. I love school when the heat breaks. Fire hydrants making street lakes. I love 22, it feels great. Mike Tyson in his outtakes, stepping out with the fly date.
So fans get ready for the outbreak, cause we gon' do it with or without papes. Even if I rhyme until my mouth aches. For all the people that I bond with, playing for big stakes on some Angus Bond-ish. And if you want this, get right. That's why I love wax again. Thanks for making my ish
Sound so tight, because we gotta get down tonight.
with no beef, no clones, no biters or sound alikes. It ain't no whites, grills or frowns tonight.
I put my love in this, I swear to never put down the mic.
This one is for the ladies and gents that's partying and paying the rent when life just gets too intense.
Cause it ain't all about trying to ball.
Get your hands up now, cause we still got love for y'all. Hey yo, we ain't trying to be willies or thugs in it. We just wanna spread love in it. We spread love, y'all, all across the globe. We spread love all across the globe. Check it out.
And from the west to the east, to the north to the south.
No doubt.
Keep rocking and turn the party out.
Spread love, y'all, all across the globe. We spread love all across. Check it out. And to my man Ninth Wonder, you don't stop. And to my man Big Pooh, you don't stop. And to my man Cesar, you don't stop. Justice D got to be the show shot. And to my man Vibrant, you don't stop. And to that cat Nicolay, you don't stop. And to my cat round the way, you don't stop.
Ain't nobody gonna blow our party. So let's get out here and party, yeah? Freak!
Man, that joint is really nice.
Yeah. Little brother out of North Carolina, representing. You know, they were supposed to visit Europe, isn't it, this year? I think it was the beginning of this year. They were supposed to come over, and that had to get cancelled. Unfortunately, pandemic kicked in, and a lot of stuff was being cancelled. So yeah, unfortunately, we're missing out because of this pandemic. But we are trying to. Well, we are ready, as in Vibe Select is ready to bring over as many people as possible once it's allowed and safe to do so. So we're just waiting on that. Obviously, we won't be able to compete with the big boys, but who knows what state they're going to be in by the time things are getting back to normal. I'm hearing in Barcelona that possibly middle to end of June, they might be able to start doing small gatherings.
Yeah, small gatherings.
Yeah. So we're just waiting to hear the official numbers and what we can and can't do, and then we can put stuff together. You know, all our ducks are in a row. We're just literally waiting on all borders to be lifted and people not needing to be quarantined if they do come, and so on and so forth. So yeah, just keep it obviously locked with us here, Vibe Select Radio. Obviously follow all our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and you can check out our YouTube channels. Obviously, we're on the usual Mixcloud as well, and obviously our website, which would lead you to pretty much everywhere. So yeah. just do that. You could subscribe to our website, so when we publish a blog or make a event notification, you're the first to know. And if you do that, then you'll definitely see it's to your benefit and advantage in the future. So we appreciate your support if you're listening out there. If it's the first time, welcome. If you were listening before and you're tuning back in, then thanks for coming back and bearing with us. It was kind of out of our hands, but we're back, which is the main thing. So what we got from next, T?
Well, before that, I wanted to mention that we play Vaporizer by Vic Lavender. So how did you come across that track? Because that one's really nice too. I mean, you always pick really good stuff, but
it's just pretty much in terms of the DJs and beat producers rather, that I listen to when they tend to do their sets, especially obviously since it's lockdown and stuff. They've been playing a lot of stuff that I have heard, but I just didn't remember. And you're just not going to find it on mainstream radio or people's playlists, etc. So, no, if I come across a really good remix, I always jot it down. We can always find somewhere to play it, and it'll be appreciated. Like you just heard it, and you just appreciate it, and you're a connoisseur of music, so that is our standard. But yeah, no, there's so much good content that it's difficult for us. Like we do a 2-hour show. We were doing a 2-hour show every week for like 2.5 years, and we never repeated nothing because there's so much content. So,
yeah, that's the thing. It's like, like you said, I'm a connoisseur of music, but there's so, like, you could fill books with stuff that I don't know. Yeah. And I'm pretty knowledgeable.
Yeah, no, you know a lot. So yeah, I mean, it's just a state of the music genre and stuff. Especially in Europe, I found that I missed out on a lot, and I was in the position to actually deep dive and came across a lot. And also with people I associate with, they always put me on something that I would miss out on, whether it be an artist or a track that would lead me further deeper into that artist, etc. So yeah, it's good socializing times that always you walk away beneficial with. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what's up. So the next track is by a couple of veterans. It's called Glitter and Gold, and it's by Pete Rock and Camp Low.
Yo, it's your boy QD. You're listening to Vibe Select with RD and T-Bird. Keep it locked. Keep your vibe right. You dig? One.